and the people who don't catch it can watch the recording. Because I have a feeling that I got a lot of emails saying that people didn't think they'd be able to hop on live, which does happen. But anyways, I am Amanda, and I absolutely love what I do as a coach. I found coaching about a year and a half ago. I was just scrolling through Instagram, and I was at a point in my life where my fitness was crap, my nutrition was crap. I was eating Taco Bell because it was the healthiest fast food menu. Yeah, shocker, it really is Taco Bell. John just got home. And I'm going to close the door before I'm sorry guys, before the dogs go nuts. Because they will lose their minds now that he's home. And I just kind of took it as a sign. I was like, you know what, something in my life needs to change, and maybe this is it. I went through, oh my gosh, now they're outside. I went through a sneak peek on Facebook. Essentially, it was, now my computer's going to die. Nothing is going right all of a sudden. And my charger's not even up here. This is the worst. Pause again. Sorry, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Sean, can you find it? Never mind. All right, well, this is embarrassing.
It's all right. Just showing how we're not formal.
I know, it's like, this is my life, though. This is how a lot of our team stuff goes, because I am a hot mess express half the time, which is fine. We have fun on our team and poke fun at it all the time, I feel like. But anyway, I knew something needed to change. I was going through this sneak peek, and I completely fell in love with my coach, who's Christy. Everything that she was saying, I felt like she was speaking like directly to my soul. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to take this leap of faith. I'm going to do it. And I've never looked back since. Every day I am thankful that I took the leap of faith. My life has completely changed. Financially, I am like super stable now. When I started, I was working 3 jobs, barely making it by. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I was going to school for something that I now love, because I get to go do it every day because I want to, not because I have to for a paycheck. But at first I was just like, is this really what I want to do? Am I going to be happy in this? I don't know. So I was going to school full time, working 3 jobs, and drowning. I was barely getting by, and I had set a goal that coaching was going to be my only source of income for the last 6 months that I was in school, because that was my clinical internship. And I wanted to be able to focus on that versus focusing on 3 other jobs. And I did it, and I was shocked. I shocked myself. Physically, I am so much stronger now. I competed in a Tough Mudder 6 months after becoming a coach, and I never thought I was going to be able to do that. And mentally, you'll hear corporate talk about it here in a minute, but mentally, I am in a much better headspace. We sit and focus on ourselves to build our business and focus on you. And you can't help yourself if you can't help someone else if you can't help yourself first. And that was something I learned really quickly, was that I needed to get my mental health completely in check, feeling 100%. And I thought I was crazy to feel that way. But once I did it, my business started thriving from there. I've gotten to go on a ton of amazing vacations because of this, paid for vacations because of this. And I've only been doing this for a year and a half. So like, I'm just scratching the surface as to what you can do in this business and what can be unlocked. And it's absolutely amazing. And I love sharing it with people because I love watching people's lives change through this business. So I'm going to let Winter talk about her life as coach.
Okay. So I started, I guess, like, officially, I don't know. I'll just do my whole history with Beachbody, I suppose. So a couple years ago, when I moved out of my parents' place, I used to show cattle in high school. So I did that for like 6 years. But when I moved out, I stopped showing cattle. And I loved that physical aspect of showing calves, but I didn't have that anymore, obviously, because I wasn't showing cattle anymore. So my cousin had reached out to me, actually, and she had seen that I was working out. I was actually already posting like workout videos and stuff, but she had seen that I was working out, and she's like, hey, you know, you might like this program. And so I tried it, and she signed me up as a coach right away. I didn't really know what that was about at all, because she didn't have like the training like we do now. She didn't have that training. So she just kind of threw me into it. I don't know what I was doing. Didn't get anywhere with it. It was just discount coach, so which was fine because I still got the workouts and everything. And then what was it, May? I re-signed up with Amanda, and it's just mind blown. Like, I just promised myself I'm going to be a damn good coach. I'm going to do it right this time. I'm going to actually focus on it. But it's been so much easier because of the training and the opportunity and all the, your team constantly supporting you every single day and just pushing you to do better. So, and it really is that focus on your own self and your business and your motivation, but your team is always there to push you. So that's what I didn't have when I had first signed up. So it's gone a lot better this time around, as you can imagine. So was it the first month I moved up a rank or something? I think like that. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you did it in your first month.
So yeah, so I still got a ways to go. I'm not nearly advanced as Amanda here, but I'm getting there, and I'm still pushing myself every day. So I'm excited for the opportunity, and I'm excited. Like Kayla said, she's also excited. So I still have a lot to learn, but I'm always here to push myself. So I hope you guys are too.
That was perfect. She actually talked about what I was going to talk about next, which was our new coach mentorship. When you go through this, you are getting training from not just a coach in the business, but you're getting training from a top. Are you
there? Hello?
Can you hear me? Did I freeze?
There we go.
Sorry. Did you hear anything I said?
Nope.
Okay. Backtrack. This is the problem with live videos, guys, but you get to see us and you get to see who we are and you get to really know us this way. So our new coach training that she mentioned, it's not just done by a coach in the business. It's done by a top 10 elite rock star coach in the business. And she has this goal of just watching her coaches thrive past her. She wants everyone in her downline to have as much success, if not more, than she does, because that's where she sees.
Oh, you froze again.
Oh, dang it. Am I still frozen? Now you're frozen, so I don't know if I'm frozen. I'm just going to keep going and we can catch it up on the recording. But her goal is to just watch her downline thrive. And I think that's what's absolutely amazing about this business is we do want everyone to succeed as much as we have. If Winter surpassed me in rank, I would be so stoked for her. I would be the loudest cheerleader in the crowd for her. Like, that's just absolutely amazing. And I love watching our coaches thrive. And so does Angie, who puts on our new coach training. And if you saw the email that I sent you, her income progression was that first one that was in the email. So now I am going to take it over to, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Hold on, I'm trying to pull everything up. And let you guys get a word from corporate. We're gonna do this and that. Nope, you're not gonna let me click that because you guys are in the way. Click that and pay.
So how does this coaching thing work?
It's pretty simple.
It comes down to 4 things.
First, you have to be the proof that our products really work.
And you start by making better food choices.
We have all the programs, tips, and tricks to make it easy. But don't worry, we're not saying to eat less so much as eat smart. It's the key to achieving results and keeping them.
And so is getting a daily dose of superfood nutrition. That's Shakeology.
You also put fitness in the mix. This means working out with the Beachbody fitness program every day.
Every day? What the? Well, not every day. Some programs are just 4 days a week.
The important thing is that you're following a program.
Consistency is how you get results.
For me, I start my morning with Beachbody Performance Energized, then my workout, then my Shakeology.
I actually like to start with Shakeology and a Power Green Boost. Every coach finds a program and supplement routine that works for them.
That's how you become living proof that the products work, and people will notice, and they'll ask you, hey, you look good. What are you doing? Beachbody.
What's that shake you're drinking?
Shakeology. You'll get results, and those results will inspire others to join you.
The second thing you do as a Team Beachbody coach is connect to people, invite them to your challenge group, and follow up with them. We should probably describe what a challenge group is. A challenge group is our name for an accountability group. We found that people stay on track with their fitness and nutrition when they're part of a group of people doing the same thing.
Not peer pressure, more like
peer support.
Like, hey, did you do your workout today?
Anyone else try the new fix-it recipes on Beachbody On Demand? Or, hey, who else is psyched for leg day?
It all happens online. No judging, just positive reinforcement to stay on track.
As a coach, you set up your group, invite people to join, and then keep them motivated to achieve their goals.
And with all the tools we have to help you, it's a snap.
When someone joins your group, they usually buy what we call a challenge pack, which includes a year subscription to Beachbody On Demand with over 1,000 programs and workouts, plus their first monthly shipment of Shakeology.
This is great for a bunch of reasons. First, it gives your customers everything they need to get their results.
Second, you get commissions on every product you sell.
This. When your customers get results from being in your challenge group, there's a good chance they'll be excited about becoming a coach too.
That is one of the ways your business grows, by building a team of coaches, building their own businesses.
And running a challenge group is the best way to get it wrong.
You'll spend part of each day posting to your group, encouraging them, holding them accountable, and recognizing their achievements. Running a challenge group is the most rewarding part about being a coach.
Find a great community.
And you fall in love with your own health business.
And you get paid.
We forgot one thing.
Wait. I know what it is.
Personal development.
Right. We want you to be the best version of you.
You never want to stop improving
And learning new things.
and getting more out of life. It's really the whole point.
Okay, so those are the 4 main things you do as a Beachbody coach. So let's go through them one more time. Thomas?
You eat right, work out with our programs, and drink Shakeology.
You connect to people so you can invite them to your challenge group.
Then you lead those challenge groups so people get great results.
And you never stop working to improve your situation emotionally, physically, and financially.
And when all that happens consistently, we've seen many coaches build strong and fulfilling Beachbody businesses.
Some with very lucrative businesses.
So, speaking of income, we should probably tell you how you can make money as a coach.
Well, you earn a commission every time someone purchases a challenge bag or another item from you.
We handle all the logistics, warehousing, fulfillment, and customer service. You get people started and help them succeed.
And we help you with the rest.
And when your customers decide to become coaches themselves, that creates another business opportunity for you.
Because the more successful your team becomes, the more bonuses you can earn. Some people make a little money each week and some make more.
And you get the whole package: a body transformation, a financial opportunity, and new friends. And that's pretty much how it works.
And if you decide it's not for you, you can always get your money back with our 30-day money-back guarantee.
But you have to get started if you want to know for sure. Once you see what you can achieve, that's when dreams start to happen. It's just that simple.
And that's how we succeed together.
All right, so that is that. I love that video. It makes me happy. Plus, it doesn't mean I have to explain everything. So hold on, I have some notes here that I'm going to pull up. So if you see me looking over here, that's why. All of that is super exciting, and it's super easy to get started. We'll get into that in a few minutes. But I wanted to share kind of like our, what is happening? Sorry. Wanted to share like our team's goals and visions for this year. The year is coming to an end, but we have a huge goal of hitting a elite team this year, a top 100 elite team. And we're going to do it. I know we're going to do it. We're a bunch of rock stars. We're constantly adding rock stars to our team. And it's just absolutely amazing where this business can take you. It can take you as far or as little as you want. And it all just depends on your commitment level. If you want to make this your full-time job and fire your boss and work from home and do this as a full-time job and build your dream house, that's completely possible. I've seen a lot of people do it. Like, there are tons of full-time coaches who do it. And if you just want to make this a side hustle and pay for your groceries and your gas each week for it, you can do that too. It just depends on what you want and what your goals are and where you want to take it. I started out as someone who was like, you know what, I just kind of want the meal plans, and if it bought my groceries a couple times a month, maybe fill my gas, that'd be cool. And now here I am. I have this big dream of, by the end of 2020, this being my full-time job, this being all that I do, building a house that Sean and I can live in the mountains. We're from Colorado, and all we want is to live in the mountains and not have to deal with all the cityness that's coming to Denver, and take us on fancy vacations like I've got into. Like, I never thought all of that would be possible. Like I said, I just wanted meal plans. I just wanted a little bit of extra money, and it's grown to this big, ginormous thing. We don't have any like sales caps, or you have to sell this much to stay a coach, or anything like that. What we have is a monthly goal, and that goal is to help 3 people a month. If you help 3 people a month for 12 months in a row, you get to go on a vacation for absolutely free. Like, it's amazing. That's what I got to do, and it's been so like life-changing. And you guys, 3 people a month is like seriously super easy to do, and we give you all the tips and trainings. Angie is absolutely amazing at giving you all that training. And you don't just get business training, you also get social media training, so that you can grow your social media to a thing that people are going to come to, and they're going to ask you, what are you doing? And it makes signing 3 people a month that easy, because all of it is like here for you, handed to you on a platter. So as they mentioned, how you get started as a coach, and I'm actually going to share my screen again, is, as corporate mentioned, that's not what I wanted to share with you, by signing up with a challenge pack that we start all of our coaches with. So I know 160, when you see that on there right away, that's kind of a scary number, but let me break down everything that you get for that. And when you think about that price compared, because that's a year's price, compared to the price of a gym membership and a nutritionist and a personal trainer, because you get all of that with this. So you get a year's access to our workouts, plus VIP access to our newest program that just launched. I started it on Monday, and it's been a life change. I know, Winter, you've been doing it for about a week. I'm sure you love it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's crazy.
It's a 100-day program, and it's absolutely amazing, and it'll change your whole world, I swear. For 3 days I've been doing it, it's changed my whole world. You get a 30-day supply of our Shakeology, or you can get our pre and post workout. Our Shakeology is packed with 75 vitamins and minerals. It's not a diet shake. It is a health shake to get you what we are missing every day in our daily diet. Our pre and post workout, our pre-workout is 100% plant-based. You're not going to get those weird jitters from it, because I used to do a ton of different pre-workouts, and none of them like made me feel normal. Like, they were a weird feeling, and I hated it. You're going to get a shaker cup. You're going to get access to the B100 notebook, which is just this amazing personal development book that you can go through, and it goes with the program, and it's killer. I'm waiting for mine to come in the mail. I've been doing it on the computer for the past 3 days. I'm like, just get here, book. You get access to our recipe book. You get the new coach training. You get access to all of our team pages. Our team pages are Facebook pages where, like Winter mentioned, it's just the supportive community of other coaches that are there to help you. If you have a question, you can pop in there. There's continued trainings in there. Every Thursday, Angie does a training that's absolutely mind-blowing, and either she'll do it or a top coach in the team will do it, and it's just packed full of amazing information. And then you also get access to our challenge groups, so you don't have to run your own at first. You can just use ours and put people in there, and then when you're comfortable enough to run your own, you can run your own. So you get all of that for $160. And then for $250, we have another package, and this is the one that I know that's a really scary number, but this is the one that I suggest to people because it has all the products that I personally use every single day. So what's added to it is you get both the Shakeology and the pre and post workout, and you also get a month's supply of our Power Greens. I know I hate eating veggies, so if I can just throw a little scoop of veggies into my shake and disguise it so that I don't even have to realize I'm eating it, that is a huge plus to me. And you'll get the 2 shaker bottles. Again, you'll get that VIP access. You'll get access to all of our other programs, and I think everything else is essentially the same. Pardon me while I take a quick look at my notes to make sure that I didn't miss anything. When I started, I looked at that number too. Like, I get it. I looked at that. I signed up with the 160 challenge pack, to be completely honest. I wish I had gone deeper in, but that's what I signed up with. And I looked at that number and I was like, holy like, sorry for my language if there are children around anywhere, but that's how I felt. I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if I can do that. Like, that's literally tapping into all the money in my bank account, and that's asking Sean for a few extra bucks. Like, Sean's my boyfriend, by the way. I don't know if I can do that. And then I sat back and I talked with my boyfriend, I talked with my dad, and both of them said, if this is something that you're excited about and this is something you feel like you need in your life, if you're going to invest in anything, shouldn't it be your health? And that's what it is. It's an investment in your health, in your future, in changing your life. And I was like, all right, you know what? They believe in me. They believe I can do this. So maybe I really can do this. And I signed up. And like I said, I have never looked back since then. And it wouldn't, seriously, guys, break that down. That's like $13 a month. Like, for everything that you get, $13 a month. Most people pay more than that for a gym membership that they don't even use. Most people pay more for that. Like, that's one personal training session, like, at least at my gym, because I do still have a gym membership that I pay for that I don't even use. Like, at least at my gym, that's one personal training session, and you get these people pretty much coming into your living room, and it's so weird. But when I'm like, and I've talked to other people about this, when you're like slowing down and you feel your energy dropping, it's like they can see you through your TV or your computer, however you do it, and like they're speaking to you to be like, hey, keep going. Like, it's so weird, but it feels sometimes like they are talking directly to you. It feels like you have that person in your living room there with you, cheering you on. And I could go on and on and on for hours about that. But I think that's, and then the only thing that is a, what's the word? Like, that you must do each month is we have a $15.95 coach fee. And to me, that was 2 trips to Starbucks that I could skip out on, because 1, I don't need the Starbucks, and 2, it's only $15.95. But what all of that covers is it covers your customer contacts. You don't have to keep a spreadsheet of all of your customers. You can go into this thing we call a back office, and all your customer information is right there if you want to reach out to them. We don't house any product at our house. They send it out for us. They cover shipping and handling. We don't have to do any of that. They set up the tracking for it. They set up product development. All of our technical support, our coach website, they manage all of that for us. And payroll's included in that as well, which is pretty dang important. So I was like, you know, $15.95 to make sure I get paid. Sure, I'll pay it. So that's the only thing each month that you do have to do to stay a coach. There's more legality with being active, not legality, but there's more into being active versus non-active. But you can be a non-active coach and still making money, and that's something we can talk about as you're signing up, because I mean, I think everyone should be active because it's super easy. But so I think that is all that I have for you guys. I know it's kind of confusing and I know it's a lot, but essentially it is you help someone and you help that person help someone, and it just trickles down this line, and you wake up every day loving what you do, and you get to focus on yourself, which I don't know any job that's like, hey, focus on yourself first before you focus on someone else. Like, to me, that was a huge, like, okay, this is my sign. So I don't know if you have anything to add, Winter. Sorry, I just went on this big old rampage.
No, you covered it pretty well. I was just going to add in, like, when you're talking about other gyms and stuff and, like, memberships costing so much, or, I mean, some of them aren't that much, but I also do boxing on the side, and the membership for that is $60 a month. Okay, it's $10 a month when you get the challenge pack, like the basic one, if that's how it maps out. So
right.
I just think it's crazy, like, how much I spend for boxing that I only go like once a month or something. But
yeah,
but I do this every day.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's essentially. I'm going to stop my screen share and pull this back up. So all you guys have to do if you are ready to join us is just email. I think you are all in here from me. Sorry, Winter. Is just email me telling me you're in and that you're ready to rock and roll, and we will discuss what the next steps are to getting you guys started. I do want to, if anyone has any questions, go ahead and throw them up in the chat really quick. I don't want to unmute anyone just for dog barking's sake, but if you have any questions, I'll give you a few minutes to ask those. Let me just triple check my notes while you wait for questions. There's really almost never any questions.
Any questions at all? Anything?
Yeah, like nothing will offend me. Like, yeah. I didn't ask very many questions when I signed up, but I have probably had every question asked. And at this point, like, nothing offends me, nothing makes me mad, nothing's gonna turn me off from you joining the team. Like, oh, one last thing while we're waiting on questions that I don't think are gonna pop up. Right. If you saw the email, you saw that we have 5 more promo codes left. So that's is the only way to, so Kayla, yeah. Unfortunately it is, there's no like monthly payment thing. It is all upfront, but you get access to everything right away. And like I said, we have those promo codes as well. And then I also offer $50 Gymshark gift cards to the first 5 people that sign up. So you get the promo codes and that gift card. And if money is still an issue, I offer $50 back instead of the gift card. So essentially, once you register, I will Venmo or PayPal over $50 to you, and it's that simple.
Right.
So
I'm going to add on that. So I just got done with an entrepreneurship class, and when I first signed up with Beachbody, I was like, I don't want to pay $160 up front. So stupid. I don't want to do that. But after this entrepreneurship class, you're like, you are paying for your business. When you open a business, this is your business. Okay, this is $160 is nothing compared to, however much it would cost to open like a literal small business, boutique, whatever. So the 160 being everything you need to be successful, I was like, all right, I can do that, after I understood that was part of entrepreneurship, because that's what you are. You're going to be an entrepreneur. So, yeah.
I definitely agree with that. You're never going to find a business that you can open for $160. I had a friend reach out to me last week who does the hair products.
Okay.
And let me see if I still have it. I mean, while we're here and being friends, their startup fees. And I was like, girl, 1, I already do something. And 2, what? Okay. Their startup packages start at $399.
Whoa.
That's all I gotta say about that. So 160, and you don't get that much product. You get like 4 things. And I was like,
Nope.
1, I don't want to sell hair products, and 2, and the thing with fitness is, if you do sign up those 3 people, you guys, you make back your investment plus some. Mm-hmm. But the thing with fitness versus like hair or makeup or even like a supplement is it's so shareable. People see it. You do it every single day. You don't see hair growth instantly. I don't know if it works or not, but you don't see that hair growth or that eyelash growth instantly. You see people working out instantly. Right. You share your workouts and people see it instantly. So people are more wanting to join you than waiting for these results that may or may not ever come. Because they see it. They see you doing the workouts. They see you drinking this shake. They see you. So the customers follow the training courses Beachbody sends and coaches' jobs. Check in on them and their progress. What exactly is our role after building a team? So we get paid commission on only the packages we sell. So yes, essentially a customer is going to sign up with the exact same thing you sign up with, and you make an initial commission off of that. If you want to dive deeper into how we make money as coaches, once you start building your teams, sorry, I'll get to that question in a second, Kayla. Once you start building your initial teams, you can lock into something called Team Cycle Bonus. And that's really complicated, but essentially every time your team cycles, you get a bonus for that. And some of the top coaches in the business now, their bonuses for their teams doing well is far greater than their commission paycheck. And it gets really complicated, like I said. And then you get bonuses. Like if you sign up 3 people in a month, you get a bonus for signing up those 3 people. If you rank advance, you get a bonus for rank advancing. These aren't small bonuses. Like these are big bonuses. You get a bonus for rank advancing. And so it is more than just commission. At first, as a new coach, it will be primarily commission. So yes, it's $15.95 a month after your first month. So your first month, that is covered in the 160. And then if you can't help 3 people a month, that you still will get charged that $15.95, but you're not going to be like not a coach anymore. If you don't hit your goal, we don't take away like your coach, anything like that. It's just a goal. It's set there. It's set at 3 people a month because of the fact that you make back your initial commission, and then they just continued it on. But if you don't, and like my goal is to help you sign up 3 people a month. Like I strive to do as much as I can to get you to sign up those 3 people a month. Because I feel like I failed you as a coach if you don't. Sorry, there's one of my eyelashes is getting in my eyes, and I'm getting emotional. But so yeah, it's not like the $15.95. Like if you don't sign up 3 people, you're gonna get charged more or anything like that. It's just a goal. That's not a requirement. That's a good question. I don't think I've ever been asked that before. Anything else? These are great questions, guys. I've literally never been asked a question on one of these live calls before. So I'm like, yay.
Good ones.
Yeah.
Like, the money's definitely the most confusing, especially with like all the bonuses and stuff. You can't keep up. You just
But that's what our back office is for, so that you don't have to keep up. They keep track of it all. You can look at a breakdown of it all. Like when your paycheck comes through, you can see exactly like what you're getting paid for, and it's all there, and it makes sense when you look at it. But I could never try and figure out what my paycheck was going to look like before I got it because the bonuses are so low. It's direct deposit. I want to say that you don't have to have direct deposit.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. They can mail you a check, or direct deposit. That just depends on what you want. I do direct deposit, so I don't even have to think about it because I would lose a check. I would. Are we allowed to sponsor Beachbody? Is there any issue promoting our fitness products or programs while being a coach for Beachbody? No. I, for a while, was taking some supplements through bodybuilding. I think that's what their thing was called. And I promoted them as well. We have lots of coaches who will get like sponsorships from other companies, and they will share them as well. Beachbody does not care. They're not one of those companies that's like, we're going to kick you off if you talk about anyone else's products. I even had a coach for a little while. She ended up quitting both companies, but she did us and Herbalife at the same time, and then decided to not be a coach for either anymore. I think she got another job or something like that. I don't really remember the situation, but she did us and Herbalife, which is kind of like the same. Like they have more supplements, but they also sell a shake. So I kind of told her, I was like, you know, you probably should pick one shake or the other to promote, just because it could get confusing. But I mean, the possibilities for what you can promote are really endless. We're not going to tell you you can't be a coach because you're promoting something else. Like that's not anything that Beachbody does. I have heard of other companies making coaches quit being a coach, but not vice versa. That's another question I've never been asked.
Yeah, that's a really good question, actually. I was wondering that for a while, too. I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Probably strict.
Yeah. All up to you what you want to promote and how you want to promote it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all of them? Or I have a feeling someone's typing. I wish it told you. Does it tell you?
So,
I don't think it does. So after signing up, we will be helped/coached through the social media aspect of things and how to be better entrepreneurs. Yes. So we have, like I said, if you want to look her up, Angie Belmar, her Instagram is beautiful. The way that she talks about coaching is beautiful. She is our upline. She is the one who creates all of our new coach training. And she does an amazing job in that training. She revamped it at the beginning of the year, and I was actually selected to go through it, which was absolutely amazing. I felt super honored that she chose me out of her 2,000 coaches. I was one of the ones selected. But I went through it, and it's absolutely amazing. It teaches you all about the business and how to look at the business smarter. It teaches you about being an entrepreneur. It teaches you, there's a ton of information on social media. And that's what she is known for. Angie is known for her social media. We have a big event called Coach Summit. I completely spaced the name for a second. We have an event called Coach Summit each year, and Angie is always asked to speak on social media and do a training on social media, because she's so good at it. She's so stinking good at it. She knows all the like little hacks of things and like how to get better views and stuff like that. And all of that's in her new coach training. Plus she continues, like I said, on our team page to do trainings each week. On Thursday, she's having a training essentially where we're just going to sit down and ask her questions. And she does stuff like this all the time. So any questions that you have as a new coach, you can hop on those calls, and the calls are structured just like this, and pick her brain about literally everything. Her and her husband run the business together, and he is so good at like the money entrepreneur side of it, and you learn all of that from him through her. But he is the face. She's the face of it, and he does all the money stuff, which I think is kind of funny. But and they've built this they went in 4 years. They made their $1,000,000th off of Beachbody. Like, it is completely possible, and she wants nothing more than for us to see that amount of success. Any other questions? Sorry, I forgot to ask. I just kind of stopped talking. Winter, did you have anything to add on that? Did you go through that new coach training?
Oh crap. I've been, I'm really bad at keeping consistent. I've been like going back and forth with it. So
I still watch the videos sometimes.
Yeah, I gotta go check out the rest of them, but
you get so much out of them.
Yeah. I just get so tired of like looking at the computer because I do online classes too. So I just like, this is too much. I need a break.
Yeah, that's understandable. All right, if we don't have any other questions, I will go ahead and end it here. If you do have more questions, feel free to email me. Like I said, I am never offended by a question. I will never be like, this girl can't be on my team because of a question. And if you're ready to sign up, just email me saying you're in, and we will get you started. All right, guys, I am so stoked. I hope all of you join our team, because I think all of you on here would make amazing rock stars. One, because you're on the call to begin with. It takes a lot out of your day to say, we've now been on the call for 37 minutes, to say I'm going to put 37 minutes aside to actually be on this call, versus the people who are getting the recordings. I think you get so much more out of it from being on it. So I know you guys are rock stars. I think you guys will make great additions to the team. And I'm going to go ahead and